Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Dark Souls. This motherfucker doesn't want to show up. I talked to him in Sense Fortress, so I guess we're not getting the mid-force spell. I tried restarting my game, and yeah, he's not showing up, so we're just gonna warp back to the blacksmith bonfire, because that was the last one I rested at. And yeah, so we're gonna head down and work on getting the... Have we killed the Hydra yet? I'm gonna have to go check. I probably should have checked before I started the video, but hey, you know, now I guess here we go. Already started and going. It's 40 seconds in. Clearly, too much time to waste. Just can't perish the thought that I waste 40 seconds of a video in order to save myself 2 minutes of running. Alright, so make our way down this cliff side. Wonder how much space I have left on my hard drive for all these videos. I haven't deleted any of them off my PC yet. I kind of want to make sure the whole series is done before I delete, and make sure they're all on YouTube and stuff like that before I delete them. Because I can't hold on to them. Don't have enough hard drive space to hold on to these things. And, I don't have the money to get a bunch of extra backup hard drives to store it all on. So it's gonna be a shame to delete these because if something ever happens on YouTube, they'll be gone forever. But I think YouTube's been around long enough for me to have confidence in its ability to keep videos on forever and ever and ever. Even after the apocalypse, YouTube videos are still gonna work. So, well, yeah, the Hydra's not dead. Carefully take out these motherfuckers. We can just leave the magic into them. That works too, yeah. So basically, what I did last episode, I upgraded my club a little bit, like I said I would. I think it's up to plus 13 now. And also, I went to go get a mid-force, but as you saw at the start of the video, motherfucker isn't wanting to progress through his storyline anymore, which is a shame. Guess I'll have to grab E mid-force on the New Game Plus playthrough. That was close. Too close. And those look like they're gonna miss me. Ooh, still a bit close. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't even hit. There we go. Let's get this rusted iron ring. I can actually stand in the water without getting slowed down. That did a lot. I'm shaking in my boots. Also, I have a lot of souls. Why haven't I leveled up? I'm a dangus. And I missed that. Missed all that. Okay. Quickly buff while I can. This should kill him even faster. Woo. Dead Hydra, man. And he's dead. No problem. Don't worry about him. Got the night gear. Night gear basically weighs a little bit less than elite night gear, but it doesn't quite have as much defense. I think it has exactly the same amount of poise, so if you're trying to get decent poise for not too much weight, then the night gear is pretty good to go with. I believe on the PS3 version, the Elite Night Gear actually gave less poise until the Prepare to Die edition came out, but they changed it so it gives the same now. Which I actually, on the PS3 version, what I would do is I would have the full Elite Night set on, and then also I gotta restart my game. I would have the full Elite Night set on, but I would have the regular Night Gauntlets because you couldn't really tell the difference in terms of aesthetics. And what would happen is with the Wolf Ring, you would have exactly enough poise to withstand one blow from like an Ultra Greatsword without getting stunned. And that threw a lot of people off, because a lot of people, they would see, they'd be like, oh, full, like any experienced players would be thrown off. Regular people probably wouldn't. But experienced players would be like, oh, he's got the full Elite Knight set, he's got the Wolf Ring, I can hit him with this Ultra Greatsword, no problem. And then they wouldn't realize that I actually have the regular Knight Gauntlets on, I almost swung a third time. That would have been bad because I don't want to hit this lady that falls out of this guy.
So, tis thou who recognize.
This is Dusk. She wants to know if she can be of any help to us. We're gonna say yes. And then she's just gonna disappear. Because why not? And so now we are going to make our way back to the part of the lake where we fought the Hydra. Yeah, no big deal. Just a little. We didn't have the Reston ring. This could be a bit more of a pain, but we do have it, so no big deal. And I'm not sure if this next step is necessary to get to the DLC, but I like to do it anyway, just to be safe. Just to make sure I don't waste a bunch of time. And there's a summon sign, not a player's, it's a Dusk's sign. And, you know, there she is. We'll have a little chat with her. You can learn her gesture, proper bow. Pretty trollish gesture if you ask me, because it's so quick that some people will use proper bow, then you'll end up using regular bow, and they'll recover from their emote fast enough where they can run over and backstab you while you're still doing yours. Now, we have no use for any of these spells, even though these are some of my favorite spells in the game, because, you know, we're not caster, and that's probably my favorite catalyst in the game.
If thou art in need.
But, you know, we just came here to talk to her. We'll homeward bone her back to the blacksmith. And now we will warp over to Orlando, is where we wanted to warp to. This is the fastest way to get the item that we need now to get into the DLC area. And what we're going to do is start heading back to the Duke's Archives. I love that you can see the Duke's Archives from here, way off in the distance. It's just, you know, I love that aspect about Dark Souls. You see it, you can go there. You see that building over there, you can go there. See those giants over there? You can go there. See the area between this guy's legs? You can go there, baby. Let me just, there we go. You can go there. No problem. See that room? We can go there. Alright, I'm gonna stop that joke before it wears out its welcome. Alright. Now the boars over here, they stay dead, so I don't have to fight them again. Goody goody for me. We will rest at this bonfire just in case we get killed in some freakish accident. Out of my way, podium, wherever the hell you were. I have a monster to kill. And this ain't even Monster Hunter, so we, you know, elevators up. Gotta make it come back down. There it is. It's like you don't even hear it coming. It's just, it was suddenly close. You know, like, you don't even get to hear it until it's pretty close, so yeah. Gotta ride it up to ride it back down. Alright, so we'll take out this guy over here. Kind of a blind swing, too. Oh no! These guys hit like trucks. Even that very quick shoulder ram does a lot of damage. Everything these guys do a lot of damage. Also, I still gotta spend my souls, and I still gotta upgrade my Estus Flask because I got the Firekeeper soul from this area. Ow! That is super fast attack. Oh god, these guys are buffed, and they're moving in. Take cover. Take cover now. That's close. Top ourselves off because we can't be too careful. We only have one more guy to kill and a bunch of Estus to do it, so let's just do that. Don't even get a move off because I hate you. And we got that broken pendant, which we need to get to the DLC area. Let's homeward bone back again. And then from this bonfire we will warp to the Undead Parish. because that, I believe, is the closest bonfire we can warp to. Alright, now, back to the forest. Back to the Hydra. This whole crazy long trip, just this whole episode is just one big trip. We probably will still be able to kill a boss in this episode, though, so that, that's pretty nice. Also, I forgot to, actually, let's keep the rust iron ring on, because we're about to go back to the water again. But, I forgot to re-equip the wolf ring. Hit a tree with another tree, and you kill a tree. I still gotta spend these souls too. I'll have the opportunity to do it, but yeah. I keep forgetting. I also forgot to upgrade the Estus flask. Fortunately, though, I believe the first bonfire rest in the DLC is considered a warp. So we can just, from that bonfire we can warp back to Firelink Shrine. Well, we can rest at that bonfire and level up, and then from that bonfire we can also warp back to Firelink Shrine and upgrade our Estus flask. No big deal at all. In fact, it might even be another little side trip I might do. Ah, the lake looks so nice without the Hydra in it. Stick to the left side though, because if you go too close to the center, you'll fall. It's actually a shallow end over here and a really deep end over there, and your guy cannot swim at all. If you stand in deep water, he'll drop faster than a rock. He'll actually defy the laws of physics with how fast he drops through water. It's almost as if he has like 1-ton shoes. And I can see the DLC from here. Look at all that DLC. There's also an item here that we'll just nab. So much DLC. And it turns with the camera, so you actually can. It's not a sprite. You can actually see the back of this. It's just weird. I think it's once you get, if you get farther away, it doesn't turn, I think. Or no, it turns with the camera. It doesn't turn to make sure that you're always seeing one side of it. It turns with the camera, which is really weird. Anyway, we'll just go. We'll put our hand in a black hole because that seems like a good idea. Apparently that guy put his hand through the black hole too, but he was on the other side, so. And then, just disappears. No, just disappears. Right, so we got a bonfire here. Use this to level up and warp. We'll warp to the Daughters of Chaos first. And, I know some Dark Souls experts probably know why and are going, no! Right now. But, oh well. Now I want you to upgrade my Estus Flask. Reinforce Estus Flask. Estus Flask reinforced. Now that you've worn out your usefulness, so have you. Let's get rid of all those worms. They can be a pain. And notice the music ceases to play. It's dead silent here now. Which I always thought that was a really nice effect. That the music would just stop once she's dead. It makes it feel like all the life in that area is just gone. Which, I mean, makes sense, because all the life in that area is gone. And, if I tried the warp, I would just warp right back to that bonfire. So I just, come out of this one. Now we'll warp to Firelink Shrine. Because I have another Firekeeper soul now. And we'll get this up to 5. Reinforce Estus Flask, thank you. Right, so we can actually reinforce it one more time this playthrough, but we need another Firekeeper, so I'll probably get that just before finishing off the whole game, as well as a few other things. Yeah. So, to the Sanctuary Garden is the bonfire that we rested at in the DLC, so we're gonna head there. Alright, so let's get rid of that ring, get the wolf ring on here. And this should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We'll start out by casting Replenishment. Then we will buff our weapon. And we'll just head on in. No biggie, we'll just head on in. And oh look, a boss is the very first thing you see in the DLC. How fitting of Dark Souls. Just dodge these electrical attacks. Apparently not that one, but we did block it, so. He hit us with his head, but again, we did block it, no big deal. We did not block that one. Ooh, that was close. We gotta be super careful now. Do an attack that I can dodge, and then I'll heal. Heal, heal, heal. One thing to note, if he does the same attack twice with that, just like that assault he does, or like he uses his head and his hand, if he uses his head or his hand twice in a row, he's only going to attack 3 times. If he uses one and then the other, he's going to attack 4 times. So hand, head, so he's going to attack 2 more times. Stomp. Ah, almost dodged that. If you dodge that move, you get a chance to attack his tail. You can break off this guy's tail. Use his hand twice. Oh wait, no, he only attacks 2 times, not 3. My bad. No biggie. Head, head, here we go. Boom. No problem. No problem. Let's quickly equip that ring. Yeah, I think we got it in time. Just barely. Alright. I mean, I don't want to end the episode yet because it hasn't been 20 minutes, but I can't really see a more fitting place to end. Okay, I guess we'll make this one a bit longer instead of a bit shorter. And we'll unlock the shortcut and then make our way back here. We'll save Artorias for the next episode, though. Okay, so let's talk to the mushroom lady over here. Maybe it's a man with a lady voice, who knows?
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very but not Prince.
Talking about Princess Dusk.
Snack and so
Wants us to save her. We'll say yes, because there's no real reason to say no. Purchase items. Yeah, we can get some more gold pine resin, although it's kind of pointless because now we can buff our weapon. But all the same, repair powder could be useful though. Might as well spend a bunch of souls on that.
May the flame.
Yes, yes. So let us rest of this bonfire. Level up once. And there's actually a humanity hidden over here. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Gotta be on the lookout when playing Dark Souls for those humanities. For those huge manatees. You'd think that you can find them easily because there's just such huge manatees. Alright, I'm going to show you the safest way to get past this area, because this area actually it can be pretty frustrating because you can definitely aggro things without realizing it, and there's a lot of really tough guys over here. And basically the safest way is just kind of stick as far to the right as you can for the most part. And in case you're wondering if this place seems familiar, that's because it is. This is the area. This is the forest that you see, that you saw me go through before when it kind of looked darker with the forest hunters there. This is just back in time. This whole DLC takes place back in time. And we will make our way over here. We'll say hi to this dragon. Hey, buddy. There's actually a big stone giant walking right through him. We're gonna have to try to avoid, because these guys are tough as nails. Very close. Dodging that can be very tricky because he really likes to lock onto you when he's swinging. You gotta really time your dodge just right. It might even be worth not trying to run past him and then dodge like I did. You might just want to wait for him to attack and then dodge. And I believe that guy is still chasing me down too, that giant guy. I think he's still actually following me over here. I think I'll lose him after a little bit of distance, but right now he moves so slow, I'm not really worried about him. Right, so we got some scarecrow men here. I believe that these are supposed to be the trees that you will see in the forest in the the main game. So it's kind of interesting. I guess it's kind of like they became just like tree people, which I guess is kind of like being cavemen compared to, I don't know, it's like they devolved or something. From, tree farming people to just tree people. I don't know. That's just my speculation. I'm sure there's some lore behind it. Right, so there's the boss fog wall, but we're not going to go there yet. We're going to talk to this gentleman. Yeah, I was grabbed by a hand.
Yeah.
And that, he says, is what happened to him too.
So long.
Alright, so yeah, see ya. We're gonna hit this elevator. This is gonna start a shortcut, and with that, I'm gonna end this episode. I'm gonna start it right back up just to go fight the boss. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, where right away we're gonna fight Artorias, which could be a pretty difficult fight. I'll see you guys in the next episode.